Fear is the enemy.
Bag City Music Box.
Whatever it is that you're going for, man, go hard. Hold on, never give up. You gotta have that mentality, man. I put in the work, I spent a lot of time on the waiting list. Never complained, I ain't never said shit. Shoot my shot, no fear if I miss. Imagine you chasing a dream that you love, only to find out it wasn't enough. You fall on your face, but you get right back up. And you fall back again, but you get right back up, yeah. That's the way that it's always been. Don't nobody care about the grind but you. Nobody putting in the time but you. Make up your mind who you wanna be. I know who I am, know what I want. Live by 2 words, mama mentality. And that's word to my mom, word to my pops, word to my little bro. They said make your mistakes, but don't make excuses on why you can't live and learn. On a couple occasions I damn near went broke. I'm chasing this music thing, and I ran out of hope. I threw in the towel, said fuck the hole in the street. I kept on writing and touring. I picked up a job cause I knew it was important. The money I made, I would stash it away just to fund my recordings. And I didn't wanna stop cause I didn't know how. I would lay in my room by myself late at night, and I finally figured it out. I just wanna be the best version of me, make all the music that I wanna make. I don't care what nobody gon' say. You miss all of the shots you don't take. And the answer is no, if you don't ask. If it gets hard, this too shall pass. God is my witness and he got the plan. He got the plan. I put in the work, I spent a lot of time on the waiting list. Never complained, I ain't never said shit. Shoot my shot, no fear if I miss. Imagine you chasing a dream that you love, only to find out it wasn't enough. You fall on your face, but you get right back up. And you fall back again, but you get right back up, yeah. That's the way that it's always been. Don't nobody care about the grind but you. Nobody putting in the time but you. Make up your mind who you wanna be. I know who I am, know what I want. Live by 2 words, mama mentality. Yeah. Remember, man, you only in competition with yourself. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process. Pleasure and pain. R.I.P. the greatest. 0824.
The door. Check 1 2, check 1 2. What's going down, y'all? It's your buddy DH. We are here for another episode of Circle Talk. I'm really excited for today's episode because I've known this young man since he was like yay height, like that. He was like small,
yeah,
like baby. Even before then, I've known him and his dad. We went to school together, and so we've been riding for a very, very long time. And I've seen this young man grow up from a small pea to a 6-foot killer on the court. So I'm really excited to be here with Jamian Lewis, our teenager of the month for July. Let's make some noise, y'all. Make some noise for our teen of the month. Yeah. So you excited?
Yes, sir.
No, you're not. You nervous?
I'm excited. I'm not nervous no more.
We've been talking about this back and forth, and when he first got here, I could see the nerves in him, and I just told him this is only the beginning. He's freshly new to this, and with his amazing talent on the basketball court and off the court, this is just one of many to come for him. So I'm really excited to have this opportunity with him. But before we get into the interview, I want to do a first by giving big shout out to our sponsors. First and foremost, y'all know what it is. I got to give a big shout out to my guy, Marvin Patterson at iShots.com. He has always been here for me. When I was falling down, he'd always pick me up. When I got a little ahead of myself, he smacked me back in shape. But he's my guy, and he's here today. I'm glad he's here. He's been going through some things, and I'm glad he's still pushing forward and supporting me in everything that I do. So if you guys are looking for somebody to get your pictures done and get them done right, wedding photos, graduation photos, family portraits, whatever the case may be, hit up ishotcha.com and he'll get you done and get you done right at a reasonable price. Next, I want to give a big, huge shout out to our new and one of my faves, because we go way back, sponsors, the DMAC Foundation. They're doing such an amazing thing in our community and all facets, not just, supplying things to people that truly could use it, to our youth and young adults that are growing up and starting to get into that 21-year-old age and wanting to drink and have a good time. They're giving them an opportunity to get home safe. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the DMAC Foundation come up because we got a little something for you. I know you don't know nothing about it. This is all a big surprise for him, but we're going to have the DMAC Foundation come up. Steve and Brooke come up and share a little something that we got for this young man.
Oh.
It's on.
Okay, we just wanted to come out and bring you a little something for all of your achievements. Yeah. So we got you a little gift here from DMAC. So in there, you'll see we got you a $50 dinner to Cheesecake Factory, $50 Visa gift card, some DMAC swag, and a car show t-shirt in here. Hey. And of course, some free safe rides home. Yeah, because we have to get you that too.
So
make sure you get home safe. So if you're ever in a situation, you can just scan this or put in the code and use your rides to get home safe on DMAC.
Thank you so much.
So before we move further, I think it's really important for everybody out there to get to a little bit more about the get home safe, because that's huge. And yes. I think a lot of youth and young adults need to know more about what DMAC is doing.
Yes.
Now. So can we talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. I mean, we're here for the youth in the community, as you know, and we want to uplift and empower the youth in the community, but we also want to make sure they get home safe. That's one of our main missions. Mm-hmm. So with the Get Home Safe program, you can scan the Lyft code and it's personalized to whichever program that we're using it at, whether it be at a college campus or here in the community. Yeah. They all have their own codes. Mm-hmm. And so it's really easy, even if they're, it's also like if they're out and they feel it's unsafe to drink, or maybe their friend shouldn't drive, or you're just.
Yeah, you can gift it to a friend that you see that's in trouble.
Exactly. You can help your friend out.
Code, you get home safe. We make, it's people empowering people.
Yeah.
Right. It's not just, I need something. It's you need something.
Right. And you can share that. So, so we're excited about that. And we have a couple events upcoming to help support these programs, because they do get kind of spendy with all that we're trying to provide in the community. So we do have a poker tournament coming up, and that's in Lakewood, locally here. It's going to be a lot of fun. So $100 buy-in, that's coming up on July 27th. So coming up quick here, a couple weeks.
Yeah. Poker.
And so poker, it's going to be fun. We have a catered barbecue dinner from Shaughnessy Powell. I don't know if you know, she's an excellent caterer. And we're going to have full barbecue, open bar, lots of raffles throughout the night. And then our grand prize is a week in Hawaii. Wow. Our second prize is Hood Canal Waterfront Getaway. And then third prize is some NFL really good tickets and some autographed memorabilia maybe in there.
That's tight.
As well. So there's some really fun stuff. And then we have a car show coming up at the Pierce County Fair on August 11th. Wow. So that's going to be really fun for DMAC. Just be out in the community. And so we'll have our booth set up there too all day. We have trophies. We have goodie bags with dash cam raffles sponsored by Griots and Blackview, all kinds of goodies in there.
Yeah.
Everybody, bucked up. Everybody gets dash plaques, and there's 10 trophies, I believe. We have coolest old school, most lit. Yeah. There's a lot of different cool trophies. So
doesn't matter what kind of vehicle you have.
We accept them all.
Hang out, support.
Trucks, cars.
Have a great time. If you guys have not been to one of our events,
we have a good time.
Or hung out with the Garza family.
Turn up.
It's guaranteed.
It's a good time.
Absolutely.
We have a good time uplifting and supporting the community. We enjoy it, and we enjoy everybody else having fun as well.
Absolutely.
Well, I appreciate you guys so much for all you guys have done for me, and also the youth and young adults that we continue to touch throughout the year. And I'm really excited to be involved in these events because, yes, I will be in the house, y'all. So you guys know I will be around. I'll have a mic, putting it all in people's faces, doing what I do best. But I'm also going to have fun and celebrate just doing good work with DMAC Foundation. So make sure you guys, if you guys haven't tapped in, how can I get in contact with you guys or get involved in these events?
It's at the DMAC Foundation on Instagram and Facebook. So you can go, all the link to our bio to all the events is in the bio. So
absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much.
Absolutely.
You guys are awesome. Guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate
thank you for having us.
Thank you. All right,
congratulations.
Cool. Yes.
There's a car show
DMAC
shirt
Foundation.
for
Make
you.
sure you guys tap in.
That's the t-shirt
Tap
you can
in.
get at the car show.
I got one of those.
You got
Tap
one.
in. Tap in.
Tap in.
It's gonna be amazing
Yes.
events. I promise you. When they do it big. They don't mess around. So yeah, that's just a little something, that we wanted to do for our youth. We try and do that, for most of the youth that come through. At least do something nice, and just give you exactly your due diligence because you're doing great, man. Not just on the court, but off the court and the way you carry yourself. So I got a little something that I usually like to give. Obviously, I got a little circle swag here for my guy, and I got it in your color too. We got the white and blue, like
Appreciate it.
And then I got your very own plaque as your name and Teen of the Month from Circle Talk, and obviously DMAC and iShelter.com. So there you go. Hey, appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I promise you, you're gonna be amazing. You're doing amazing work.
Thank you.
Even though you may not think you was confused because you sent me a message like, I don't really know why I was chosen.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It's all about how you carry yourself. People are watching even when you don't think they're watching. Right?
Yes, sir.
So you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's go.
So first question. Why do you think you was chosen?
I feel like I'm a good friend. I usually stay out of trouble a lot. I keep good grades.
Yeah.
I always try to uplift others.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be my slip ups,
Yeah.
But I always try to be a good person to others because I feel like that's the most important thing is if treat others how you want to be treated. Absolutely. I feel like that's a really big thing, especially in this world today, because some people want to be treated one way and then they treat others the other way. So but I think it's very important. I
think just a little backstory of how this all transpired. I went to one of his basketball games versus my alma mater, Stadium High School. Shout out to Stadium in the building. And I was watching the young man play and just his dedication to trying to get others involved. Obviously, he's a big part of the Bonney Lake High School basketball team. But this game, it seemed like he wanted to get 20 assists. He was passing the ball, getting all the rebounds that he could, and just trying to just get his team up, because he was going against a team that was a competitor and doing really well, had a really good score on their team. Yeah. And it seemed like a lot of time you ended up in front of that person, guarding him. He wasn't afraid to take on the number 1 versus the number 5 position. He just worked extremely hard. And I still remember this one play where he was guarding this guy and he went to the hole on him and he had knocked the guy over and they called a foul. And, when I think about when I played basketball and I was playing team ball, one of the things that a lot of us did was when we fouled somebody, we didn't usually pick that person up. We usually turn around and walk away and go back to our team. But Jamian decided he wanted to pick this young man up, give him dap, and have a conversation with this dude during the game. And I was just like, "Yo, you don't see young men that are out here, doing that type of thing. It shows that he's not just a competitor, but he's also a good person." And so it was watching him be that way that really made me choose him to be our Team of the Month this month. So keep doing that. That's going to get you further than all the points and rebounds and dunks, whatever the case may be. Being a good person will take you further than anything else in the world. So keep doing that part. So let's talk about, what are you looking forward to going back to school? Because I know summer is coming to getting to that halfway point, and you got to start preparing for the new year. What are you looking forward to going back to school?
I think obviously my biggest thing is probably basketball because that starts up in November.
Yeah.
But I think it's just being able to be around people all the time. I feel like that's my highlight of going to school and being at school is being able to, see my friends or even see people like I acquaint myself with, and I like to see, at school because you don't see those people a lot during the summertime.
Yeah.
So it's nice to, say what's up to some people, eat lunch with them, whatever. So I feel like.
So what is your goals for obviously basketball? We'll talk about basketball right now, but what is your goals for basketball this year? Because last year you was one of the candidates for athlete of the year, which is pretty big.
I feel like a personal goal for me is hopefully to get something with all league or something with our league. As a team, I feel like my goal as a team, we should get a better record because last year was a really rough season.
Yeah.
But we got a new coach and we're looking nice. So I feel like my big goal is to get it to state next year. I feel like
absolutely
we're going to get it there.
Absolutely. So you're playing summer ball right now, right?
Oh, it just ended like last week. But
what happened?
It was just over. We were done with the season. It ended at the end of July or end of June.
How'd you guys end up doing?
We did good. I think we're 15-9, way
okay.
better than the last summer and this season. So
you guys pick up any new players? What's the team looking like as far as last year to this year?
We have all the same players. I think it's just a mindset thing. I feel like we have the talent. It's just a mindset. People not wanting to work hard, or having a coach to push us because our coach pushes us super hard. Like he be having us wake up every day 6 a.m., going to practice, getting us in the gym. But I feel like it's just the hard work of others. Like that's making us a lot better, I feel like.
That's cool. So let's talk about your favorite subject in school. What is your favorite subject?
I'll probably say math. I'll probably say it's like I don't like it, but I've always been like decent at math, so it's always been pretty easy for me to do. So I think that's my.
How's that work? It's your favorite subject, but you don't like it.
Cause it's
it challenges
easy.
You?
Yeah, it challenges me. Something I like. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, well, let's talk about this. We'll venture over into family. Let's talk about family. How important has your family been in your transition into basketball and your growth as a man? I mean, and have they all been there to kind of support you? Talk a little bit about your family.
I feel like my family has an exponential part in my life. My dad, my mom, my sisters, they've always pushed me to do things that I haven't been able to do, especially like if I'm feeling down, like my sisters will be there, or if I need to talk to somebody, I got my dad or my mom. So I feel like they've always been like a shoulder that I've needed, even if we have, problems in the family or we start arguing, we're good the next day, talk it out, we're good. So I feel like they're probably the biggest, like I wouldn't be able to be where I'm at today with any of my family members.
Absolutely. So I want to do this, and I was going to wait a little longer to get into it, but I figured since we're talking about family, we're going to highlight 3 people. And what I want you to do is just give me one word to describe that individual. Okay.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Let's start off with Gianna.
I say princess. I say because she's like a princess because she needs all the protection she can from. I'm her big brother, so I got to look over her like I'm a knight. You know what I'm saying? I got to look over my little sister because that's like my everything. Like that's my mini me. So I got to make sure. You know what I'm saying? She's always good.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about moms.
I say strong.
Yeah.
I feel like as a family we've all been through a lot, especially with my mom too. She's been through a lot, and I feel like she's been continuing to like fight and push through everything that she needs to do for me and my little sisters and my older sister. I feel like strong is definitely a word for my moms.
Okay. What about Kayla?
Who? Kayla?
Yeah.
I say she's loving. I say she's loving because when my parents first got divorced and everything, I feel like that my sister was like my helping hand through all of it. Me and her were always able to talk.
Yeah.
Like, but we would just be able to talk back and forth, and she would always be loving towards me, giving me hugs, making me feel better when stuff was not always the greatest.
Yeah.
I feel like my whole life she's giving me the love that.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Kayla. Shout out to her. So really quick, we're going to take a little steer to the left. We're going to have Pops come up in here and say a little bit. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's cool.
If you talk a little bit about you.
Yep.
All right. Pops, why don't you come up here real quick? We're going to bring up Mr. Everard Lewis, my homie for life.
Super proud of you, son. Thanks.
How you feeling?
What's up, Dad?
We here.
How you doing? Love you.
You know. So real quick, why don't you just talk a little bit about Jamian and how amazing of a man he's turned into through all the ups and downs that, you know, you guys have kind of went through. You know, obviously I've been there for a lot of it. And so I'll just talk about how he has continued to stay leveled and grow as a young man.
Well, first, I'm extremely proud of him. I'm extremely proud of his growth and what he's done and what he's accomplished through all the trials and tribulations, everything that life has put him through.
Absolutely.
To this point. The things that I can say about him is that he's extremely strong young man.
Yes,
I do. I push him, and I want him to grow and be a very, very successful young man, be a very successful young person, and I actually want him to be the best that he can be, and I want him to be better than me.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
my ultimate goal, is for my kids to be better than me, better off.
Yeah. And how has he been doing? I mean, in your opinion, do you think he's doing great, or you think he's needs a little bit more kick in the butt? What? Do I need to come over and take care of him a little bit? What?
In my opinion, he is doing very well.
Yeah.
But he can be great. So there's always room to grow. There's always
absolutely
room to learn. And I definitely try and push him to that and let him know, like, hey, there's always one step above you.
Yeah.
Someone's always better than you. You're not the best.
Right.
So you got to realize that you're trying to get to the best, even though there's one person or maybe 15 people above you.
Right.
You got to keep pushing. No matter what, the world doesn't stop.
Right.
Just because you're either down and out, or you're upset, or frustrated, or what have you, happy. The world doesn't stop.
Absolutely.
So keep pushing.
Absolutely. So talk a little bit about Dad, because you know I know Dad pretty well, and Dad has been through some stuff, but talk about how he has continued to just be a father, a strong father to you, even through all the stuff that you guys have been through.
I feel like my dad's been a very good dad to me. One thing that me and him have that I don't know, that we are able to talk about whatever we like. After a basketball game, I have a bad game. We just sit in the car and we talk it out. I can say whatever, he says whatever, and we talk back and forth. Yeah, like civil men, you know what I'm saying? And anytime I'm feeling a type of way, he could tell I'm feeling a type of way. Yeah, and he tells me, like, if you don't want to talk, we could talk later, but we're gonna talk. Like, we always make sure, like, if we have a little bump in the road, we have little trials and tribulations, we're gonna get through it, and we're gonna talk through it. Not like, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get through it. So
that's cool. Well, I do appreciate you for coming up. I mean, I'm sure your dad told us we've been through a lot, so I'm just happy to see him and you continuing to elevate. I see your families continuing to grow and not give up on each other, you know, because we all have been in situations where things didn't work out the way we thought they were going to work out. And you know, it's a beautiful thing to see you guys continuing to love on each other, even through the hardships. I mean, that's important. When you don't like each other, you continue to love each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest thing. You know, always remember to love each other, even when you don't like what Dad has to say, or you don't like how Son talks to you. Just love each other through it all. Real talk. All right. So thank you, E. I'm done with you. We'll talk later. Get out of here. Shoot.
Hey, man. All right. Appreciate it. Can I say one thing, though?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to David
He's been my sidekick for a long time.
Yeah.
So he actually reminds me a lot of Jamian.
Yeah.
So I really do appreciate you, man, staying
Absolutely.
in my life and being a good friend of mine. And I appreciate this platform that you've created.
Yeah.
It's
Shout out to I Am Heyday.
Yeah.
This is I Am Heyday right here.
I appreciate it. And thank you very much for highlighting my son, who's
Absolutely.
doing amazing.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
You got an amazing son here, man. Just got to, stay on top of him and, just let him glide himself in the right direction. And then when he doesn't,
I plan on
it. You know what to do.
Yep. Create that
What Mama used to do to us back in the day when we got out of line. Get us on that straight and narrow.
Appreciate it.
You got it. All right. Appreciate you, fam. Love it. Yes. So, how's that feel?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you want people to remember about Jamian Lewis? What do you want people to remember about you?
That I'm a hard worker and that I'll fight for what I love and I'll fight for what I love, and it's nothing will get in the way. If it's what I love, nothing will get in the way.
Mm-hmm.
I also want people to know that nothing's impossible. You could do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
And you shouldn't let what others say to you affect your outcome, because you're your own outcome.
Yeah.
And I think that's one thing I stand by, is your own outcome.
Absolutely. Well, do you have any questions for me? Because
what made you choose me?
Well, what made me choose you, you chose you. And I seen it that day on the court. The first thing I seen was when you see me walk through that door, you recognized me, you ran up on me and gave me a hug. That was cool. Because we don't see each other all the time. Even though I've known you your whole life, for you to recognize who I was in your life and your family, and you came and said what's up to me and gave me a hug, that showed me this is a real good kid right here. And then what you did on the court, and that was just it. I was like, yo, I like that young man. I think he's going to do amazing things in this world. And so that's why I chose you, man.
I appreciate it.
You're the real deal.
I appreciate it.
Stay with it.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, guys, that's it. That's the end of our conversation today. Thank you so much, Jamian.
Thank you, guys.
You did amazing.
Thank you.
You ain't nervous anymore?
Feel good? Still a little bit.
Well, hey, man, I appreciate you so much for coming.
Thank you,
this, man. I think, like I said it before, I think the sky's the limit for you. Just continue to follow that path, and don't let all these outside entities get in your way. You'll do amazing things in this world if you just stay with that path. All right, guys. So next week we're going to be here for an interview with a singer-songwriter, one of the baddest singers in the town. His name is Mr. J.D. Smooth. We'll meet with him next Monday. So make sure you guys tap in, tune in. Shout out to I Am Heyday. Make sure you guys tap in, tune in. I Am Heyday Studios. He does everything here: mixing, mastering, pictures, videography. You can record your whole album here and then do your headshots at the same time. Same damn time. Antoine Heyday. Make sure you guys hit him up. All right, y'all. We gonna get done, right? We done?
Sounds good. Yeah.
All right, we out of here. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.